In this video, I'm going to take you through some of the best dark websites that you should check out. I'm Louise Elizabeth and welcome to Every Bit Helps. I really hope you enjoy this video today, and if you do, then please give me a like, hit the subscribe button and share if you feel that others may benefit. Also, please do head over to my website at www.everybithelps.co.uk where a related blog post is also available. If you fancy checking out the dark web, but you're not too sure where to start, then I'll show you some really handy websites to get you started. But first up, let's discuss the difference between the deep and the dark web. Well, the deep web is basically anything on the internet that can't be found using a search engine. This could be the likes of your DMs or private images on social networks, or your personal emails from within your Gmail account. The dark web is a subsection of the deep web, and it's largely responsible for the deep web's bad reputation. This is where you may find black markets, identities for sale, or unpleasant or dark images. Although if you know where to find them and sort through all the clutter, you'll also find some great dark websites, which is what I'm going to be showing you today. Before you get started, to access the dark web, you'll need to download and use a dark web browser. And there are a few to choose from, so the first option is to download the Tor Browser, and that's run by the Tor project. Tor Browser is a technology that bounces internet users and websites traffic through relays run by thousands of volunteers all around the world. This makes it extremely hard for anyone to identify the source of the information or the location of the user. They also do other things such as blocking trackers, so they isolate each website that you visit so that third-party trackers and ads can't follow you. And any cookies will automatically clear when you're done browsing so that your browsing history will no longer appear. Another option to access the dark web is using the Brave browser. If you already follow my channel, you'll know that Brave is my favourite browser. It blocks adverts and trackers by default. You also get rewarded for using it. But not just that, but you can also create a new private window with Tor. And you can access that using the icon in the top right hand corner that looks like 3 horizontal lines. And from that drop down, you'll then see you have the option that says New Private Window with Tor. If I just click onto that. So by using this new window, you'll see here that Brave never remembers what you do in a private window. With Tor, your browsing is also hidden from your ISP or employer, and your IP address is hidden from the sites that you visit. However, before connecting to the dark web, I'd also recommend that you do so via a VPN. Now, the one that I personally use and recommend, as it comes with Tor support, is ExpressVPN. And again, I'll pop a link in the summary below, as well as links for all the websites that I show you today. Now, just a disclaimer is please do be careful when you're browsing the dark web. The dark web can be a really interesting place and lots of websites to explore. But as much as it's interesting, it can also be dangerous, and you just need to be careful whilst browsing it. But let's jump into my favourite dark websites. Obviously, these are some of my picks and I can't cover them all, but if there's any you'd like to recommend, then please feel free to put them in the comments below. And today I'm going to be using the Tor browser. One of the best places to start on the dark web is the Hidden Wiki. To visit a .onion site, you'll need to know that it exists and you'll need to know its URL. One of the best ways to find a .onion site is using a directory of sites like the Hidden Wiki. Now, not every .onion website will be on here, and you'll find that some of these sites on here are absolutely fine and safe, such as the likes of email providers and domain services. However, some other sites may be illegal or censored in your country, so just tread with caution before clicking onto any dark website link. If you're searching for content and don't want to give up on your privacy, DuckDuckGo is a great alternative to Google, who do collect a lot of your information. DuckDuckGo is a private internet search engine, which is available on the open web and available as a Google Chrome extension. One of its privacy features is the fact that it doesn't track your browsing history, location, or any other data. The results of your search are always neutral too, unlike Google, who can be known for being a little bit biased. And there's also a dark web version of the search engine, giving you an extra level of anonymity and protection. Darknet markets supply all manner of goods. Some legal, others less so, but all use cryptocurrency as a means of purchase and all are delivered to your door. The majority of these sites will use Monero or Bitcoin. And previously, the most popular darknet market was the Silk Road. Obviously no longer available. If you want to find out a current list of the most popular markets, such as the likes of White House Market or Empire, you can head over to darknetlive.com, Or alternatively, you can have a look at dark.fail. You can access Facebook via the dark web using the official facebook.onion site. Facebook is really well known for being very invasive, collecting everything that you say or do on their site. However, connecting to Facebook through Tor offers a way to access the site with a higher level of protection against snooping and surveillance. One of the main benefits of using this .onion service is the fact that it makes Facebook more accessible, even if it's censored in your country. With Tor, you can actually create a bridge or a Tor bridge so that you can actually get through some censorship issues that you may experience within your country. If you don't want to use the dark web version of Facebook, or if you don't actually trust it, it's worth knowing there are other dark web-based social networks out there too, such as Galaxy 3. Now, it's quite unlikely that you'll find friends and family members on here to share your photos with, but you will find experts in coding, people looking for adult meetups, and other interesting characters too. Now, just be aware when you are on any types of sites like these that you are putting in the exact address, as it states here that if the hostname in your location bar does not match the hostname in the section below, leave immediately, you're on a scam site. Maltitol is an alternative email provider. It lets anyone send and receive email anonymously via webmail or with an email client. And all the messages are encrypted and the company does not log your IP address. As you're probably aware, email is really bad in terms of privacy as your email provider has access to your entire inbox. Not only that, but they also have information in relation to your calendar invites, travel information, and meetings. And some, such as Google, will even enter all this information straight in from your inbox. Therefore, Maltitol is a great alternative. And the likes of Maltitol will only work with your Tor browser. Propublica is a journalism outlet and has its own dark web version of its site. In fact, they were one of the first major news outlets to do so. Now, because Propublica's work is all legal, the .onion website won't be much different from what you would normally find on the internet. The main difference is that accessing it via a Tor browser gives you a layer of anonymity and security. And just in relation to Propublica, they've actually won 5 Pulitzer Prizes for their work, and most recently Hannah Dreyer, one of their journalists, won the 2019 Pulitzer Prize for feature writing for her coverage of gangs in Los Angeles. Hidden Answers is like the dark web's version of Reddit, where users can ask questions and advice, post stories, and discuss a whole host of different topics. One of the great advantages of using Hidden Answers is that you're completely anonymous. And although Reddit is still very popular, a lot of users started moving away from it. And the reason for this is due to censorship accusations and the fact that it's moving away from its free speech roots. So on here you can take a look at any questions, have a look at anything that's unanswered, you can ask a question for yourself or check out the rules on the site. Onion Name is a specialist service which allows you to purchase a .onion domain so that you can host your own .onion website. Because of the way the network works, you can't purchase an Onion domain from a normal register like GoDaddy, so head over to Onion Name if you want to get started with hosting. And as you can see, they have several different types of tiers in here that you can go ahead and purchase. And you can pay with Bitcoin to purchase this. Soylent News is an open source, community-driven news aggregator, where the users from all around the world can submit stories without censorship. And this could definitely be of interest right now with the current climate. Now, it obviously doesn't look as good as Propublica, however, it does have a lot of great information on here, submitted by anyone at all. And you'll also find public discussion forums on here and an automatic comment moderation system too. Similar to the Hidden Wiki, Torlinks provides a list of dark websites across a whole host of categories, and they include the likes of financial services, drugs, physical goods, digital goods, erotic, and gambling. This is a great way to increase your library of .onion sites, especially as these sites do tend to disappear quite regularly. This is a bit of a weird and wonderful one to add to the list. With NumberStation, you're immediately directed to an audio player. Not that initially weird, however, when you start playing it, you'll hear voices reproducing strange dialects, languages, and numbers as if it were a code to be deciphered. And this isn't too far from the truth, as it actually plays secret and coded messages believed to be by spies and the military. And no one knows when the messages were recorded, or maybe they've actually been sent in real time, but it might be fun to try and figure it all out. So that was a quick list of different types of .onion sites that are available on the dark web. And as I said earlier, if you have any that you'd like to recommend, then please feel free to put in the comments below and I'd love to check them out. And I hope you enjoyed this video today, and if you did, then please give me a like, hit the subscribe button, and please do head over to my website at www.everybithelps.co.uk for more tips, reviews and tutorials. Thanks, and I'll see you soon.